And we back. Today is day 30 of consistency, and we're talking about NBA heights. We tried to do a challenge earlier this month where I made the oldest team in NBA history and tried to win a championship. We failed on the championship part. We built the youngest team in NBA history. We were successful on the championship. Well, now we got to start talking about heights, because as much as we don't want to admit it, height is super important in basketball. See, in basketball, not, outside life, you can argue that, but in basketball, it is super, super important. We do have our short kings that sometimes make it happen, but obviously the majority of the league is way taller than the average American man. So we're trying to build the tallest team in NBA history and also win a championship. Now, throughout my research, it's kind of hard to determine who had the tallest roster in NBA history. The best I can do was find the tallest starting five in NBA history, and we got to go all the way back to the year 1999, and we're talking about the Dallas Mavericks. At point guard, they had 6'5" Herbert Davis. At shooting guard, they had 6'7" Michael Finley. At small forward, and I'm not kidding you, this guy started at small forward, 7-foot Dirk. At small forward. Yeah, this is a young Dirk. They didn't really realize what he can be. They was running him at small forward, and I don't know if they were winning many games. At power forward, they have Chris Anstey. He was also 7 foot, and of course, the man in the middle was Sean Bradley at 7'6", who puts him at a total of 414 inches of height. How do you score on a team that can do this and cover the whole floor? I don't know. But today we're trying to build the tallest team and win a championship. 35 to 40% of the people that end up watching my videos this month aren't subscribed. So if you're one of those people, hit that button and subscribe. And if you've been here a while, hit the like button, because that's also super, super important. Now, the first thing on the agenda is trying to find out what team we are starting out with. We're going to stop in 3, 2, 1. The Raptors. The Raptors are the team returning into the tallest team in NBA history. So let's talk about our pieces that we have. We have Pascal Siakam at 6'9", which is not going to be tall enough. We have 6-foot Kyle Lowry, definitely not tall enough. 6'1" Fred VanVleet, definitely not tall enough. Serge can stay at center. Marcus Gasol could possibly stay. Basically, we need to trade these three guys and get them super, super tall dudes. Now, obviously, the first point guard that comes to mind when it comes to good and super tall will be, of course, Ben Simmons, a 6'10" point guard. But we don't have to go super, super tall. We can go Malcolm Brogdon at 6'5". We can go 6'4" with guys like John Wall, D'Angelo Russell. Spencer Dinwiddie at 6'5". Once upon a time, Spencer Dinwiddie was listed as 6'6", but the NBA started to crack down and start to make people list their actual heights. So 6'5". But the main thing is trying to get Ben Simmons right now. If we can get Ben Simmons, we're off to a great start. And then maybe our backup point guard is going to be Tomas Satoransky at 6'7". Now, the shooting guard position, we can go multiple ways. Luka at 6'7" is pretty tall. A lot of 6'6" dudes in the NBA. 6'7", Wiggins, Evan Fournier, 6'7". Then we got like this guy, Musa, who's 6'9". We're going to have to trade for him to come off our bench because he's a 6'9" shooting guard. He's the tallest shooting guard in the league, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going through these. 6'8" up here with Julian Washburn. And yeah, small forward position should be interesting because we definitely have some super tall small forwards in the league. Go all the way back to the top. 6'10" Kevin Durant. Obviously, we won't be able to trade for Kevin Durant because it's Kevin Durant. He's basically untouchable. 6'11" Jonathan Isaac. I'm adding him to my list, and he's hard to trade for because he's super young. He's got a lot of trade value. But at 6'11", he's basically the 7-foot Dirk that was in that one lineup. So that's like the tallest guy I can think of. Ooh, Michael Porter Jr., he's super tall. I'm adding him to the list, but he's also young with some trade value. But for the most part, if I can get like a 6'8" Trevor Ariza could work. Nicholas Batum would be cool if he want to make $25 million a year. So we do have our options. The small forward position is actually not as great as I thought it would be. But what we could do is potentially take a power forward that has small forward abilities. Like having Giannis, I could switch Giannis to a small forward. His overall will go up, but obviously we can't trade for Giannis. But there are some guys out there. My controller died. Oh my God, we have to trade for Kristaps. He's like a guaranteed 7'3" center or 7'3" power forward. He's like a guaranteed guy that we have to trade for. So let me add him to the list as well. I don't know how easy it'll be to trade for him, but I feel like I've done that in multiple videos. Larry Market is 7 foot. A lot of 6'10" guys that can work. Yeah, Davis Bertans would be a great guy to have, especially since we're trying to win games. And at center, the options are endless. We have Rudy Gobert, who I can trade for. Anybody but Montrezl Harrell. If you leave enough likes, we'll do the same exact challenge, but for the short kings out there. Montrezl Harrell could be our starting center. But you know, if we talking about height at the center position, we gotta talk about one dude. I mean, I guess you could talk about two dudes because Taco Fall at 7'5" is one of our guys. And then, of course, we gotta go to the Dallas Mavericks for the second dude, and that is Bobby at 7'4". So, okay, let's start off with some of the guys on our list. Like, man, trading for Kristaps is gonna be tough with that trade value. But we're going to try it. I'm going to try first through Trade Finder. And Trade Finder wants Kyle Lowry. Honestly, this isn't absolutely terrible. This isn't absolutely terrible for the challenge. Because, again, Kyle Lowry is 6 foot, so he definitely don't fit the challenge. If we were doing the short kings with Kyle Lowry, Chris Paul, Isaiah Thomas would be all dudes I'll add to my list. But this is about height. And then at power forward, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson at 6'6" is the exact opposite too. We have to do this deal, and then we'll trade Jalen Brunson a little bit later. First tall guy added to the team, Kristaps Porzingis, and I did that without even adding any draft picks is the word I was looking for. So next, Jonathan Isaac. What is the trade value looking like? They want Serge in a first round pick. Serge is 7 foot. I wanted to keep Serge. I wanted to keep him. We also get Aaron Gordon here, who's not tall, but we can use Aaron Gordon later in the trade. Deal. Jonathan Isaac. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. And then even the Denver Nuggets, if those ones were easy, I'm guessing Michael Porter Jr. will be too. Never mind. They want Kristaps, and that is not going to happen. So we already made some big trades. Like, we got our starting power forward. We got our starting small forward. Let's go try to get Ben Simmons. Trading for Ben Simmons is going to be tough. Oh, you know what? I don't think it will be tough regardless. But his contract didn't kick in yet. Yeah, Ben Simmons' big old contract didn't kick in. They want Pascal. That is an easy deal. Again, their overalls are very similar. Pascal's been having a great season in real life. But I need the height here. That is a deal. Ben Simmons, welcome to the squad. Now, we have 3. This is going so, what's the word I'm looking for? Swimmingly. This is going swimmingly. Okay. Shooting guards. Now, I feel like I can afford to go get a shooting guard that's not super tall because I got Ben Simmons as a starting point guard. Remember, this lineup had a 6'5" point guard. My point guard is 5 inches taller than that. So I can afford to have a shooting guard that's not super tall. I'm not going super short either. I'm not going to put CJ McCollum out there, who's probably one of the shortest shooting guards. I'm definitely not putting Donovan Mitchell, but I could, who's a guy I could trade for? Like Evan Fournier. Shout out to Evan Fournier, first of all, for having a great season. I didn't even realize that his overall's all the way up to an 83, so he'd be actually hard to trade for. But my controller died again. Okay. Again, what the heck is happening? Like, I could probably get like a Danny Green. Danny Green's 6'6". He plays his role. I'm going to try to trade for Danny Green. Now, I don't know if they're going to be selling him because it's a super important part to that Lakers team as like one of the few shooters on there. They want Freddie. This is interesting. Okay, how do do I do this deal? That seems like an extreme overpay. They're giving me a first round pick though. You know what? I have picks. What am I doing? I have picks. So I don't have to settle for Danny Green. I could go even bigger and better. Let's look for a team that's selling that has a good shooting guard. Again, the height doesn't matter for my shooting guard. Devin Booker's on a team that's rebuilding. He can help us with that scoring for sure. Because right now, we have Kristaps, who's okay at scoring. We have John Isaac, who's not a good scorer. Ben Simmons is a good scorer in 2K. A guy like Devin Booker could really help us out here. So we got to look at the Suns. You know what? Let's first try to do the Devin Booker. They want Kristaps. They want John Isaac and Kristaps. They want Ben Simmons. Makes sense. But what if I built it myself? Because they weren't even thinking about picks. I got picks. You're a rebuilding team. You probably want picks. He's making $27 million, which means that I'm probably going to have to throw in Marc Gasol. Straight up Marc Gasol. Obviously, that's not enough. But we got picks. We got our first pick for this year. We have... Didn't I just get a pick from somebody? No, I didn't. I declined that Danny Green trade. 2 first-round picks. Do we have anybody young with some trade value? Terrence Davis might got some trade. He's got 2-star value. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a guy like him. You give us back Javon Carter, who's got 1-star value. And we're also throwing another first. Okay. We picked up Devin Booker. Easy trades there. Whoa, what the heck? They want Ben Simmons coming off the bench for Fred VanVleet. That's not happening around here. So let's go get our center. What is our center? Of course, again, I do want to trade for Taco Fall. Actually, let's do the Taco Fall trade now before I forget. Because because he's just going to get our overall height up there. And he's got to be cheap, right? Yeah, they won't. Yeah, O'Shea or Javon. I'll give you O'Shea. Deal. And then now let's actually get our real center. And our center is, as long as he's over 7 foot, I think I can do that deal. Like, I want to go out and get like a Rudy Gobert. I think it'll be perfect. But he's also a dude that maybe not untouchable, but he might be super hard to trade for too, because he's on a team that's considered contending. I can go get Hassan Whiteside maybe. There's a lot of 7-footers. I'm just going to start to put together trade packages for good 7-footers. I'll start off with the Utah Jazz and Rudy Gobert. They want Freddie. That's interesting because I don't need Freddie. I love Freddie though, but he's 6'1". That doesn't fit this challenge. I do that deal. Even Aaron Gordon, I like him, but we got to do that deal. Okay. All right. Our starting 5 is set, y'all. 6'10", 6'5", 6'11", 7'3", and 7'1". OG Anunoby is 6'7", which is tall. We need a backup point guard that's a little bit taller. I think I said Tomas Satoransky can be our guy. So let's go look and see what Tomas was making this season. He's making $10 million. We can do this deal straight up. They want Emmanuel Mudiay, who is 6'3", and Patrick McCaw, who's 6'7". Oh, 6'7" is pretty good. I may want to keep Patrick McCaw. I can replace that. Shaq Harrison is 1,000% not 6'7". Hey Siri. How tall is Shaquille Harrison?
Shaquille Harrison is 6 feet 7 inches tall.
That's the most cap I've ever. Shaq Harrison is okay. Shaq Harrison. I'm telling y'all, I've watched this man play so many games. He is 6'4". Why in 2K is he 6'7"? I can put him. Listen. I'm not crazy. I see this man standing next to Zach LaVine, Bradley Beal, and look at these. I'm gonna put some images on screen. Why the heck does 2K have him listed as 6'7"? So there's an article that said that the Bulls accidentally put him as 6'7" and then changed it back to 6'4". And he was asked in an interview how tall he was, and he says 6'4". And it says right here, and Shaq Harrison somehow grew from 6'4" to 6'7" all in one day. Obviously making a joke about it. But 2K never fixed it. 2K never fixed it. So I'm going to cheese the system. I just added a 6'7" shooting guard along with my 6'7" PG. Deal. That's crazy, 2K. Come on, bro. Come on, 2K. They really got this man at 6'7", bro. That's not him. All right. So next, let's get we still have to move Jalen Brunson. I just got to find the right deal for him. I need a nice little spark plug off the bench that can score. We got a lot of point guards now. But again, we trade in Jalen Brunson, so I guess we don't have that many point guards. A nice spark plug off the bench at the shooting guard position will be dope. So let me find, like Evan Fournier. I keep going to Evan Fournier because he would just fit that role so well. He's making $17 million, which means it's going to be hard to trade for. Yeah. I need a guy like that that's making way less money. Man, I wish Shea wasn't so young and had so much trade value, because he'd be the perfect guy for this role. Luke Kennard, Josh Richardson. No. Luke Kennard might be the guy we go after. Or Bogdanovich. He's making $8 million a year. That's actually a deal I can do. $8 million a year for Bogdanovich, the one from the Kings, not the one that plays for the Utah Jazz right now. What do they want? Tomas, OG, Chris Boucher and Tomas, Stanley Johnson, and Taco Fall. How can I say no? So that's some scoring. I think he was listed as 6'5", which is good. 6'6", I'm sorry, as shooting guard. That's pretty good. We need another center, a good center. Taco Fall's on the roster. That's dope. But we need another good center that can play rotational minutes. So like a JaVale McGee. He's making $4 million. That's doable. JaVale McGee, Aaron Baines, Nerlens Noel at 6'10". Willie Cauley-Stein. There's a lot of rotational guys I can go for right now. I throw in a second for Willie Cauley-Stein. They said they're a championship team, which is dope. Okay, we throw in 2 seconds and we brought in Willie Cauley-Stein, who's a 7 foot, or is he 6'11"? 7 foot backup center. I just traded Taco. Hold on. Let's go get Taco back. I'm sorry. I just traded Taco accidentally. And what if he's untouchable? Give us 3 first-round picks. Wait, where did I just trade Taco to? Where the heck did I trade Taco to? Hold on. Where is Taco? He went to the Kings. I'm sorry, Kings fans. You're not getting Taco Tuesdays. He's coming back. But now they want Chris Boucher. Okay, here's the trade. Okay, that's a trade. 60 overalls. Cool. Even Bobby. Let's go get Bobby too. Why not? I'm sure he's got like no trade value to them. And he's like the 4th center on the roster. They want Shaq. Javon Carter. Deal. We'll give you Javon Carter. He's pretty short out there. All right. So right now, our team is super tall. We could use... Chris Boucher is 6'9". Is that tall enough? Oh, I still have Jalen Brunson, bro. Jalen Brunson cannot be on this team. I thought I traded him. So let's use Jalen Brunson and Chris Boucher to get a taller power forward, and then we are finally done with the trades. Trade number 14 had Christian Wood and Seko. This is such a bad trade, but I have to do it because Christian Wood is 6'10". There it is. Okay, so our rotation is looking super tall. I'm going to make it a 10-man rotation so we get our backup point guards. So Ben Simmons, 6'10", 6'5", Devin Booker, 6'11", John Isaac, 7'3", Kristaps, and 7'1", Rudy Gobert. Then off the bench, we have OG Anunoby at 6'7", 7' Willie Cauley-Stein, 6'6", Bogdanovich, 6'10", Christian Wood, and then 6'7", Tomas Satoransky, and then even our reserves. Oh, Taco Fall's in the G League, but Taco Fall will be traveling with us a bunch. Kai Bowman, these guys aren't getting PT, so I don't think they matter too much. Actually, Kai Bowman being 6'1" is bringing my total down. We got to trade Kai Bowman for just a taller guy. Doesn't matter. That's the trade. This guy is 6'10" center, 7'1" center. Booyah. Booyah, we did it. Okay, so now the moment of truth is see how many games this team can win. I think we're very well-rounded. I'm going to make Devin Booker our one option, and after that, it doesn't matter. Let's get to 7 games. We'll go a month with y'all, and then after that, I'll cut to the end of the season. But here's the start, and it's looking good, baby. 4-0, 5-0, 5-0 start to the season, and then we start catching a few L's here and there. But for the most part, I do think this is a team that can compete for a championship. You know, 12-6 after the first month is not bad at all. Ben Simmons, what are you averaging on the season? 21, 7, and 8. Devin Booker's averaging 21, 5, and 5. Kristaps, yeah, let's go, man. I feel confident, and if I don't, I'll stop at the trade deadline right here and make some more trades. But I think our starting 5 is about as tall as it can get. Giannis won MVP. Ja, Rookie of the Year. D'Angelo Russell, 6th Man of the Year. Yep. Bam Adebayo, Doc Rivers. We won 58 games, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it is good. But is it championship great? I guess we're going to find out, because there's some teams out there, man. There's some teams out there that make me a little bit frightened. But here are our end of the season stats. Devin Booker shot it crazy well, averaged 24, 19 for Ben Simmons. Pretty good numbers all around. Off the bench, we have Bogdanovich averaging 11. I feel good about our team. I feel good. We'll leave it at that. I feel good. This might be one of those teams, though. It might be one of those teams that disappoint me. I might be disappointed. First round, we're going against the Orlando Magic, and we sweep them. Then we're going against the Bucks. Oh. Cool. They had DeMar DeRozan. They traded for DeMar DeRozan. What? So that means they traded Chris Middleton for DeMar DeRozan. I guess that don't matter because they just got swept. That was actually a lot easier than I expected it. Philly's got a large roster too. 2 teams of height. But they got Raul Nato starting because I took Ben Simmons from them. Who did I give them to get Ben Simmons? They got Raul Nato started? Who the heck did I take? Oh, I gave them Pascal, who's coming off the bench for them. That's tragic. Oh, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Yep. That's a stain. I hit a stain, baby. We're going to the championship, it looked like. We're up 3-1 against them. Yes, and then we're going against the Lakers, who are not going down easily. This could end the whole series right here. Just do it. Don't get LeBron a game 7, because I am afraid of that. It looked like we will. Yeah, easy. The tallest team in NBA history. I think it may not even be true, but I think I put together the tallest team in NBA history, and we just won a championship. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like. I think I did a good job of balancing. Like, our defense on this team would have been ridiculous. Ben Simmons is a great defender. Devin Booker tries. He's not very great, but he tries. Jonathan Isaac is a defensive player of the year candidate all the time. Well, this year he will be. Kristaps was pretty good at blocking shots in his career. And then Rudy Gobert, back-to-back defensive player of the years. We just put together a great defensive team, and then off the bench, we still had OG Anunoby. We still had Willie Cauley. Oh man, our defense was amazing. I wonder if the numbers support that. Let's go look at the numbers real quick before the video ends. Points allowed, we were not the best defense in the league as far as points allowed. Philly still beat us in that tip, but offense-wise, we were top 5, and defense, we were top 2. Top 2. All right, that's it. I'm out, y'all. Tomorrow should be the end of this. Sounds weird to say because I feel like I just started the challenge, but we've been working every single day. Even like I went on a trip to do a secret project. Y'all didn't notice because I had videos ready for y'all. See, man's been planning ahead. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.